Valorant is the hot new shooter from Riot Games, taking heavy inspiration from games like CSGO. One of my favorite characters currently to play is Jett. Jett's a lot of fun, but something I've noticed is not a lot of people know how to use her, and that's a big no-no in my opinion. They use her abilities in ways I think aren't as good. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use her abilities more effectively, or at least how I think is going to be more effective. The map you're going to see me playing on is Haven, but these tips, they can be applied on every map. Remember to subscribe if you like the video, if you like the video. Go down in the description, follow my Twitch. If you like the video, I will definitely talk about other agents in Valorant. And hope you enjoy the rest. You are playing Jett. You're on Haven. You are going to watch a site. So obviously you come over here, maybe check. Grab it, try to grab it. You get shot. You don't know what you could have done. Well, an obvious thing. Smoke it, grab it, maybe pop up here. You can get shot like that. Something you can do if you want to pop up here, you can smoke it. Obviously, they can still see you. Do this, you can grab an ulti, you can pop the smoke, you can pop up here. Probably throw the smoke a little further, if I'm being honest. I believe right about there. If you throw it right about there, they can't see you from here. Maybe your feet or so. But come a little off, you can see this. You can see them run past. You don't need to go for kills, you need to give information. Something important. If you're getting shot at, you know, her dash, it's not for, oh, there's some enemies right there. Right? Even if I have my phantom out already. Look at how long that takes. It's not for dashing in to get a kill. I do that sometimes. It screws me over a lot. Sometimes I get a kill. Your dash is for when you're peeking a corner. Maybe you take a few shots. Maybe you're only getting information. Maybe there's more people than you thought. Your dash is to get out of the way of enemy fire. So you are popping a corner. Say you're popping this corner. Going over here. You know, maybe trying to pop some shots. All of a sudden, there's some more enemies. If you see more enemies than you can handle at a corner, you know, you're popping, dash back, throw smoke, run back, tell your teammates where they were. You are an entry fragger, right? So, yes, you want to try to get a kill, but more often than not, you're looking for information. Because information is more important than taking one opponent down and also having yourself be taken down. This also applies over here. You know, you see a few heads, take a few taps, dash out of there, maybe pop a smoke if you have to, you know? So let's move over to B site. I thought I could do that. Alright. Moving over to B site. It's the same kind of situation here. Maybe you smoke that off. Maybe you smoke that off instead. But regardless, maybe you see a person. Maybe you get a kill. Do you see multiple people, you know? Use your dash to evade enemies. You want to use your dash to evade enemies more often than not. Because you are playing Jett, alright? Someone who can get to high ground, places not a lot of people can get to, places that currently in the game, I almost never get checked on. If I'm playing C, right? And I'm checking C long right here, right? I'm coming in. Maybe I'm taking a few shots. Maybe I see too many people. Something I do many times. If there's too many people, I'll pop a smoke so they can't see what I'm doing. More often than not, I'll have another teammate. I'll jump up here. I'll have another teammate, or whoever they're playing, you know, whatever character they're playing, I'll have another teammate watching them making shots. If I hear them or I know they're coming up, maybe I'll put another smoke down, maybe I won't. I'll sit up here. Most often than not, they're not expecting you. You can get a nice kill. You can get a nice 1 or 2 kills if you have your ult. Maybe pop your ult, you know? You can get some easy kills like this, if I'm being honest. And if you already used your dash, like I showed you, you dashed away because there are too many enemies. If you jump up here, headshot. You're gonna be getting your dash back real fast. This even works if you're, stuff like this works if you're an attacker. You know, you come out here, too many enemies, or a phoenix through his fire hands, or his Molotov, or brimstone Molotov, or a viper throughout her poison. Just dash away. I see a lot of people using their dash to get into fights. And that's not what you want to do. You want to use it to avoid fights. You want to use it to help you gain information. Something I do is something like this. I'll be coming for attack. I'll go over to mid. But that's after looking to see who's here, who's there. Maybe there, then pop. That was bad. Also bad. Still practice. God. Embarrassing. There we go. Good one. Decent. I'm still trying to learn. But besides the point, I will smoke. Dash in a spot. Maybe they won't expect. Then try to pop out. Maybe get some kills. Maybe block some sight. Jump up here, you know? Something I do often is coming into B site if we're going to plant B. I'll smoke that entrance, let them plant, jump up here, and just start jump between boxes depending on what needs to be watched. Long needs to be watched, I'll be right here. These doors need to be watched, right here. Once again, up here if this area needs to be watched. Even get up here. You can get right here. I don't see people up here often. You can get right here. You know, it's these... You're playing Jett. You need to think about where you can go that the enemy is not going to be expecting you. I've been up here, and I've gotten a few kills on mid here. Because we killed people here, you know, on attack, by the way. We killed people here. My team was going to plant C, so I decided I'll chill here. Maybe pop some smokes. They came from B. Coming over here to mid. I killed them, dashed away. You know? Get 1 kill, dash away. That's what you need to be doing. It's about information when you're playing. Yeah, it's about information with her dash. Let's talk about Jett's updraft for a second. Her updraft is probably not as powerful as some other abilities, but you can get high. You see double boxes, you can get up here, real nice and easy, you know. But I think I'll put a clip in right here. Something I've done. It's probably not recommended. Is actually I did it over on B site. Let me get over to B site real quick. Alright. I will show you the clip. Something I've done is it was something like this. Right? And there was a phoenix here. He tried shooting at me. Actually, he was up here. I shot him. He ran this way. Tried shooting at me. I blocked him off this way so he wouldn't be able to see me. And, I mean, stupidly enough, he ran that way. I got a lucky knife. But, you know, with this ability, yes, it's gonna make you super inaccurate. Like, you're not gonna get any kills. But the thing is, you can use it to get out of any enemy fire, you know? You can. Like your dash too, just like your dash. If people aren't expecting you to just jump up, you know, but you can get away. You can get away. Not even necessarily smoking this area. You can just jump right up there like that. Jump over boxes instead of here. And something I've noticed with Jett. Watch, listen. You know? Jett, there's fall damage, right? There's fall damage in this game. Most characters jumping from high up, boom, fall damage, right? Not that high up, but high up, right? With Jett, her passive, if you're playing Jett, you really have no excuse taking fall damage. Because full space and you're just floating. You're slowly floating down, you know? You can use her updraft for more than just, oh, I want to get up here. No? If they have a brimstone or something, say they smoke off that or they smoke off this, you're right here. You can do, you know, if there's no one up there sniping and they have smoke there, jump up, try to get some intel. You know, in games like Valorant, CSGO, Rainbow Six, even Overwatch, which is more arcadey, info is everything. You want intel, okay? So if this, that would be a dumb smoke. So if these middle B doors are blocked off, get some intel. Get some intel with your updraft. Peek over smokes with updraft. Go get some intel. Please get intel. So one thing about Jett, I can't really save. Well, I don't have good thoughts about her. Cloud. Alright? Look at that. Ooh, yeah, you can control it willy-nilly, like you can easily smoke places without being seen. And you know, it's pretty easy, you know. Unlike Omen and Brimstone, it won't fall to the ground like that. You can just boop, pop it on the wall in the middle of the air. Pretty cool. I like it. I like that. But something I don't like, how short it is. Omen and Brimstone both have relatively long smokes. Five seconds. That was 5 seconds. Look at the comparison. Alright, look at the comparison between Omen, Sky, and Brimstone. It's too short, I think. She's an entry fragger, yes, and it doesn't need to be super long, but I think it needs to be longer. In my opinion, it needs to be longer. It's just not nearly as long as the other guys who have smokes. It's the most underwhelming part of her kit, and the last thing I'll buy when I have money. If I'm here and I have money to spend, I will easily get Updraft before I get Cloudburst. I will easily buy a Phantom, buy shields before I get Cloudburst. Cloudburst is good for running away. It's good for blocking off area for a short period of time. But that's the thing. A short period of time. I think it needs a buff. Maybe 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 10 seconds. I think that might be a bit much. But give it another second or two, maybe second and a half. It'll be much better than it currently is. Currently, it's too slow. Oh, it's too fast. It goes away too fast. Now, let's finally talk about her ult. Her ult, 5 daggers. Pinpoint precision. Wherever your mouse is. Bam, bam, bam. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter if you're moving in the air. It's always going to be 100% accurate with her first mouse click. Right? It does 150 on head taps, 50 on body taps, right? So if you're hitting body, 1, 2, 3. If your head, just 1, no matter what, right? Maybe you miss your head, get a body. It's still good. This thing shoots super fast. Has a high rate of fire. It's relatively good. Something I like to do. I like to throw down a smoke. If it's not my smoke, this will still. If it's not my smoke, you know, jump up, stay floating in the air, get some kills. Maybe you only get 1 kill because there's too many people. Dash back, you know. You can do that. Do that. Bam, bam, bam. Dash back. You know. Something that's underrated is the alt fire, which is, you know, at long, it's god awful. But if I'm peeking this corner, right? That doesn't matter. I'm just doing it. Say a Sova, or I have information. I know someone is right here, alright? Making sure your mouse, you know, you're at head level. You should always be at head level. Don't be a Call of Duty player, you know, down here, then having a pop up. Head level always, right? If you're at head level, even if you're just aiming for a body, if I know someone's right here, they're dead. That's a kill. On body, that's a kill. On head, that's a kill. Even if you shoot between the legs, that could kill them, you know? At short distances. If you're peeking a corner and you absolutely 100% sure someone's there, use your alt fire. No reason you shouldn't use your alternate fire. It does less damage than your primary, right? But if you're peeking a corner, even this corner, you could get a kill, right? You could easily get a kill. Now, something like this, that's a little long. If you know someone's here, you might want to be careful. Maybe, you know, peek it, crouch down, go for a head. But if you're peeking this corner, you know, come over, crouch real fast, go for a head with your alt fire. It's really powerful at these close distances. It's underrated. I don't see enough people using the alternate fire. Honestly, a lot of people undervalue her ultimate, I think. They extremely undervalue her ultimate. So those are my tips for playing Jett. In my opinion, a really strong character in the correct hands. Those are how I think you should use her abilities. If you disagree, leave it in the comments. I will most definitely respond. Jett is a really good character that if your aim is if you have really good aim, like god level aim, FPS aim, you can get really good with this character. This character is an entry fragger, but she can also be used to gather information. Don't neglect the fact that she can get information. She may not be able to do something like a recon ball, like Sova, but she can easily get information. Her cloudburst, a bit of a buff, a tiny buff. Her updraft, pretty good in most areas if you're trying to get up, but you can use it for evasion. Her dash, you should use it for evasion. You can be a little aggressive with it. Her ult, underrated by the community from what I've seen. One taps with heads. If you can tap heads, you're good. Use the alt fire around corners if you know someone is there. Simple stuff. I think Jett is kind of a simple character, to be honest, but she's a whole lot of fun definitely top fragging with her in games that I play when I'm doing really, really good. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked, dislike if you would disagree with me. Follow my Twitch, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see more videos like this, let me know. I'll definitely talk about the other agents, talk about how you should be peeking these corners, talk about the gunplay, maybe which guns you should be choosing. Phantom is better than the Vandal in my opinion. But other than that, that is my overview movement guide for Jett. Thank you for watching. I am BoundlessOwl, and I'll see you guys in the next flight.